First on Fox, You Paid For It expose on a major mess at the East St. Louis Housing Authority. The interim executive director was dismissed in the wake of inappropriate spending of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Law enforcement is now apparently investigating. Today, investigator Elliot Davis sat down with an official who blew the whistle. That's tonight's You Paid For It.
The East St. Louis Housing Authority Commission, with a lot on its plate at this meeting, the officials terminated the interim Housing Authority Executive Director, Jacqueline Powell. The head of the Housing Authority Board, Shante Mueller, recommended she be fired, saying she had discovered Powell gave contracts to fix up housing units to people who should not have received them. Shante talked to me today about the alleged irregularities.
3 companies that's never done business with the East St. Louis Housing Authority were awarded these contracts more than $206,000.
Awarded these contracts by whom?
By the interim executive director.
And what's wrong with that?
Well, we have knowledge that these people are related, and that is against HUD's policy. You cannot award contracts to family members if you have a proven authority.
The contracts were for repair work here at the John DeShields housing project. Contractors are paid to go into wrecked units and fix them up for occupancy. Mueller says the contracts were padded with unnecessary work like custom countertops and deluxe flooring that cost extra. One company, whose owner Shanti identified as Powell's brother-in-law, got several contracts between $9,100 and $9,900. Change orders were added to each one of them as high as $6,000, bringing the total repairs for just one apartment to $15,550. Chantel prepared the list of 3 suspected relatives of Jacqueline Powell with work totaling $84,000. She believes they got a lot more than that. Chantel says one document listing a questionable bidder requesting $55,000 had Jacqueline Powell's name at the bottom, okaying the deal.
We shouldn't be spending money to get custom countertops, luxury vinyl plank, wood flooring. We have people that need to be removed out of units with infestation.
I did reach former Housing Authority Interim Director Jacqueline Powell by phone today. She said it is false. It is not what happened. Further saying, I want to explain what happened. It's not true. It's just not. That's false and made up. Jacqueline Powell had agreed to do a Zoom interview with me today, but backed out. She later sent this text saying, I know the media likes to shed negative light on East St. Louis because of the foolishness. This is just a distraction plot. This is not true. I promise you, we will talk soon. But Shante Mueller says she also found herself in hot water with city leaders over this deal.
I was told that, I should not report anything, and I should resign if I didn't accept this misappropriation of funds. I spoke with HUD and informed of everything that was going on.
She says the East St. Louis City Council voted to fire her too, and says others threatened trouble if she didn't drop the allegations against interim director Powell. Shante says she was threatened with reprisals, and she says, sure enough, that's exactly what happened. She says right after she was dismissed from the Housing Authority Board, her husband, who had been East St. Louis's assistant police chief, was dismissed from his job on the department after 32 years.
He was told to come to the office and allegedly stated that he was being removed because of what his wife is doing.
Shante got her job back for now because the council didn't follow proper procedures. Her husband is still out of a job. Still, Shante says she reported all she knew to HUD and to law enforcement.
So the FBI is involved?
Yes.
Apparently, East St. Louis city officials have not given up on trying to get Shante off the Housing Authority Board of Commissioners. The council has set a meeting for November 16th to try again. Of course, I'll let you know the results. After all, you paid for it.